There's no skin off my back.
No fucking skin off Mason's back.
No. She wants to be a fucking toxic bitch. Let her. I dealt with her once. Oh, dude, but there's this one female, there's this one female that rolls through drive-thru, and she's got this silver Honda, and I don't know her name or anything like that, but she looks like she's all tatted up. She wears a
With that family.
yeah, she's all tatted up. She's got a flat bill. She fucking oh shit.
Okay, so she's all
It's just
tatted
the red
up. She's
button.
got a flat bill.
Just
Okay.
right here.
Okay. But yeah, and she looks like she tries a bit too hard to be a bad bitch. You know what I mean? But oh my god,
I'm sorry, I hit that.
she's 100% a bad bitch.
Holy shit! So I thought she was a dyke at first.
No,
I
dude.
thought what you were describing to me
Was
was
a
the
dyke.
description of a
Fucking,
yeah, I hate that, right? Isn't
Slim,
that terrible? But
fucking slim double D's,
Reality.
tan, tatted all the fuck up, dude. Just
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. That's awesome, though. She's a babe, though.
Oh yeah, dude, she's a babe. There's a lot of babes that roll through drive-through. I don't necessarily.
girl.
I don't like seeing the females roll through drive-through and they're fucking fucking short shorts and shit like that and like loose ass tank tops on and shit. It's like I mean, you are gonna get seen by somebody. I'm standing. I'm
Eventually,
obviously
yeah,
looking
someone's
down.
gonna be staring at their ass, and
Yeah,
they're gonna look and be like,
No.
"Oh, why are you staring at my ass?" They could do that. And
Well, I mean, they
it's like,
could, yeah,
well,
but
am I not supposed to? Or
I'm saying I like the more modest looking females that roll
Yeah.
through. Like there was this,
no, I know, dude. It's a joke. It's the biggest joke in the world. I know. So it's the girl joke. You know.
Well, there's no girl joke.
No. It was a joke to me. That's all.
I honestly do, not in a sexist way, but I think females are 10 times, at a minimum 10 times more complicated than males.
Girls just fucked me up. Every single girl I've ever come
think
into
that?
contact
I
with
think that,
just
yeah.
fucked me up. dude.
Gender separation.
I do.
My
I
mom,
think that chromosomes
everyone.
and DNA
Everyone's
and
just fucked me up.
biology. I think biology
It's
does
terrible.
have something to do with the mindset. I mean, obviously, you look at an insect; it's not having a thought process. That's its biology. That's how it's built. You step on that, you don't think about it. But I think that females, and this isn't like not slandering them or anything to any extent, but they're just more complicated. They let their emotions basically control a decent amount of their action. They go off of how they feel most of the time. They don't think about everything.
They do that, dude. They do.
especially
It's
teenage
estrogen.
females.
It's two different chemicals. It's
Yeah,
just chemicals.
exactly.
that's all.
And there's estrogen. There's a science and shit too.
Males can have the same effect if they have a bunch of estrogen. It's just chemicals.
Well,
but yeah,
'Cause we have testosterone. We
I get
are
what you're saying,
aggressive. Like males,
Exactly.
we're aggressive. We're still animals. We're still.
if you can
fucking,
learn to control those things,
You gotta realize that aggression is still an emotion.
Oh yeah. I
So
know
we're
that.
still reacting off of emotions just like women.
but
Oh,
you
I
have to
know that.
combine them.
But
you have to.
you
It's
think
a
about it,
balance.
when you say be a bigger man and walk away.
That's how we build ourselves.
That's controlling that emotion. That's not just doing how you feel, just because that's how you feel. I mean, it's okay. It's perfectly 100%.
I'm pretty sure that saying was written by a man though.
Yeah,
Yeah, be a man and walk away.
yeah, but I mean, it's something that is not frowned upon. It's like generally seen as like, oh, you walked away. That guy was being a piece of shit, and you just walked away from it. Look at you.
I think human brains are all emotional. I don't think it has to do with gender.
Everyone has an opinion.
I think it's all like just brains in general. The human brain is a very emotional, uncontrollable thing that just renders upon emotion and acts upon emotion, and that's what it focuses on its whole life. Even the most mature people started out fucking up all over emotion and realizing, oh, this is just kind of a shitty way to go about it. I learned my lesson and now I'm a better person. That's kind of what you see at these fucking wise ass people doing shit. I don't think it has shit to do with a penis or a vagina. I think both of those things definitely play into it, but so does the penis and so does the vagina.
Okay, if not the biology part of it, if not literally just the build of the different gender, what about the societal part of it? The part
You mean the social?
Yeah, the social. The part
Social
of
part.
society that says women is one way and men is another.
Okay.
What about it?
So
What is that's gotta that obviously has something to do with the upbringing of a female.
So what does that mean?
They're raised completely okay, like I've noticed like younger females, they don't get aggressive, they don't like to fight around and play anything like that. When they start going through that kind of growing up stage, they get weird. They get sort of depressed, they isolate themselves to an extent and shit like that. Guys don't do that. When I see little boys growing up, when they start going through that phase, they start getting aggressive. They start wrestling, they start wanting to fight and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I think that's partially because of just a psychological build, just how people are, and it's partially because of how fucking society is.
Yeah, exactly. And that says a lot, and I think that's a good point. I think you made some good points there, but I think it differs in everyone's eyes. There is a structure that if you follow a structure throughout society, there is a majority, and if you follow the majority, you get different places. There's a path.
There's structure, no matter whether it's society or not. There is always 100% structure throughout all of human history. It hasn't always been cars and roads and buildings and shit like that, but there's always been structure. When there was cavemen, their structure was caves, hunt, fuck, have children, hunt, fucking caves. That's what it was.
Okay.
That was their shit. And then when there was nomadic groups, their structure was build our little huts, hunt shit for a while, pack up, move, survive.
Okay.
And now we're 9 to 5, work all day, come home, get to enjoy my free time, making
and that's
money,
where we're at now.
making paper that I get to exchange for other things. But now it's not so much paper; it's fucking more technology and shit.
It's more or less just going and actually having to deal with society and social things.
Yeah, there's always structure.
Yeah,
there's structure in literally everything in the universe that we can observe or that we've found.
Yeah.
There's some kind of pattern. There's some kind of way that it works, and we haven't always been able to figure out what everything is. But when we figure something out, our immediate want is, how does it work? How does it function? You know what I mean?
Well, everything's a connective ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's a giant being of itself. Some people believe that we're a complete consciousness, all connected together into one.
And I can understand that. I've had some weird instances where me and somebody else have the same thought over a span of time or over a distance or something like that.
Exactly.
And it's like, whoa, it's like that's crazy that we both.
Right.
Yeah. And there's been coincidences and shit like that, but I think that we're all different. I don't think that
we are all different, and that's the thing. That's the thing that everyone is fussing about nowadays, more or less than ever before, or noticing more or less is what I should say. People are noticing. People didn't notice before, but now we're more conscious.
Well, yeah, because
now we realize
life is valued.
That we're all just different.
Life is valued a lot more now than it used to be. Of course, there's a lot more of it, which seems like it would go in the opposite direction, but life is valued so much more now than it was before. I mean, before, like, what the Bronze Bull was, right? The Greek torture thing.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, when they put that
terrible.
Bronze Bull over a fire and shit like that.
That's horrible.
Yeah, no, that's fucking absolutely disgusting to do to another human being.
It's terrible.
That is the worst way you could possibly kill somebody, in my opinion. Just literally sizzling and boiling.
So, yeah, we went through barbaric stages throughout time.
It's all been barbaric. It's still fucking barbaric. Look at the Middle East.
We do things differently now. We've toned it down in a way, but we use chemical warfare now. We're always going to be brutal. There's always going to be people doing brutal things. There's always going to be people. Maybe not, though. There is a hope that there won't be, but once you put a cancer in a world and have it grow and grow over ages, and especially have dark ages, but then you're like, okay, well, if the dark ages were around, and then now we've toned down so much from the dark ages, then why isn't change possible in any way, shape, or form? If we've already made such changes throughout history already, then why does it have to be imminent doom? Why does it have to be, we have to go this way or that way? Why can't it be anything's possible?
I think it's imminent doom because we've pretty much already fucked ourselves on this planet.
Can't have hope? You can't go the other way?
I think that humans with our physical, like, biological form and like being an animal and shit like that, we go off the instinct, and what we want is we want things. We want things, and we want to have stuff.
We do want things.
Want satisfaction in our head.
But the thing is, satisfaction is in many different forms, though. It's about how you think about satisfaction. Satisfaction could be a long day at work, or it could be going to the titty bar and throwing 100 at a chick you don't know. But if you're into that shit, whatever.
I think
who cares?
both those things are satisfying.
Exactly. So that's a free world. If you want to go have a great day job and get satisfying work throughout the day, and then go and have a satisfying night at the titty bar.
I don't know about 100.
Hey,
for a bitch at a titty bar.
I think it's hilarious to have a lifestyle that you can do what you want with.
I'd have to be
not something that you have
fancy.
to be bound to, like some sort of jail for the rest of your existence. And then in your afterlife, you only existed in this one little tunnel of a path. I want to do different things. I want to do stuff that I know I can do, and I see and envision these things, and I'm going to go do them. But I want to do it with family, too. Like, you know, you definitely don't want to just go out there and think that you're going to run the world or some, you know, wide expectation of some things that you definitely want to go do, you know? Like,
Blake.
Yeah.
Would you rather live inside of a Walmart for the rest of your life or take a bullet to the dome?
Bullet to the dome.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
That's where we're at?
You don't have to work or anything like
I
that.
am
You just
off
live in
the
there.
charts,
Bullet
I
to the dome.
guess.
Yeah.
We're taking bullets to
I
the
think
dome,
me too,
guys.
dude, honestly.
Bullets
If I
to the
can't
dome.
explore the earth, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. There's no point in that existence in this reality for me.
Bullets to the
Nah.
dome.
But like, if you brought me into the reality and you're like, this is it, all this, you don't know about, there's no such thing as outside, you don't even know what outside is, I'm going to be like, all right, yeah, no, I can manage this. But knowing that there's an earth outside and I'm just stuck in the Walmart for the rest of my life, that's a shitty existence. I'm done.
Dude, listen to me. You don't
Oh,
have
wow.
to be in the Walmart.
I haven't seen this kind of dome
You
before. What the
can, if you chose to, walk up to every
You're in the
shelf,
Marian Station.
knock every shelf down, break every wall and every brick in the system of Walmart, and then don't burn the place down. That's just rude.
Was
Only knock their shelves down because they kept you there, not because they didn't. They had food. They had things to enjoy life. It was nice. Like, you don't have to do the worst, but definitely knock those shelves down.
That was actually pretty good. You don't have to do the worst, but definitely knock those shelves down.
would definitely knock the shelves down.
Alright, this is a solid 30-minute I gotta save here before we continue. I wonder if this all fucking... I'm curious. Let's try something. You guys? We're all connected here.
Yeah.